Okay, so I am going to nail this video. So, it's Rhonda. I am back with a weight loss vlog. It has been a couple weeks since our last video. We talked about vacationing and not taking a vacation from your workout while you're on vacation. So I am back today, and I had a great experience yesterday, and I just wanted to talk about it. I actually had walked on the platform of the train. I take the train all the time, and I walked down on the platform, but I actually walked kind of down a little bit too far and didn't notice it. And next thing you know, the train pulls up, and I have a certain seat that I try to get in every time, and the next thing you know, I am in the very first seat of the beginning of the train, and that's never happened before. The reason why is just I don't want to sit in the front of the train. You get to see everything, you're with the conductor and everything's going on, and you just, you know, for me, I just never wanted to do it. I always stayed in the back of the train. And so I'm riding in the front of the train, and I could have gotten up and moved, but I just said, you know what, this is a different experience for you, and just ride the ride. And so I ride the ride, and I get to see everything from a different perspective. And as we get down 5 stops, a lady gets on with me. She sits next to me, and she's like, this is the first time I'm on the front car of the train. And I said, I know, mine too. And I said, well, this is our first. And so I wanted to do this video because maybe you have some firsts that you need to do and you're scared, like me, because I just never wanted to ride the front of the train. I don't like roller coasters and just certain things I just don't like. And you know, yesterday I had to break out of the mold. I put a picture up on Instagram today, and I talked about some of the things that you have going on when you're in your comfort zone. And sometimes you don't even realize that you're in your comfort zone. And as I was going down the tracks, it made me think about when I was younger, when I was in church, I would always sit in the back or in the middle. And now I'm privy to go to the front, like the front row. Like I want to get on the front row. And something just happened to me in the last couple years. It's like I want to be in the front. And the same thing with this train. It was like, okay, now today I'm not going to move. I'm not going to retreat back. I'm going to go and sit in the front, and I'm going to enjoy the ride, and I'm going to see everything from a different perspective. It was such a great ride. You just get to see the movement. You get to see that the train is on the tracks, but there's spaces in the track, and yet the train still stays on. You get to see the train moving from different locations, and you get to see all of the people, not some of the people. You get to see all of the people sitting there and waiting. And it's just such a different view. And imagine when you step forward, you look at things differently, and you take the front row. You know, I started to think about leadership, and sometimes in leadership you have to step forward. You can't stay in the back, and you know, the person in the front has to lead, and they have to make sure every person gets on the conductor, and you know, they have to be responsible for everybody behind them, and they can't retreat back. They have to just keep going forward. They have to take that front seat. And sometimes you want to go to the back, but you know, you want to quit, you want to give up, but you have to keep going forward. So that was my takeaway that I got from the train ride yesterday. It was just really great. I rode it for a long half-an-hour ride, so it was just, you know, Rhonda, you're not going to give up. You're going to ride, and you're going to ride this whole thing out. So I just wanted to share that with you today, that sometimes you want to retreat to the back, sometimes you want to give up, sometimes you don't want to lead, and the responsibilities or roles that you have to lead in, but you are equipped to handle it, and one step at a time you can do it. So that is my takeaway today. Hope that that encourages you. We will be back with more. We just have like a whole blog schedule going on, so you'll see more of me. So please like, share, comment, you know, invite your friends to our page. We're going to have a lot of great stuff going on, and follow us on Instagram. We are I Simply Love Her on Instagram. I love Instagram. I love social media. All right, take care.